This is your Weather Extreme video for Saturday, November the 12th. I'm ABC 3340 meteorologist Brian Peters. Clouds are still affecting much of Alabama this morning, but as the upper trough goes by, we should see the skies become mostly sunny. At the surface map, we're seeing a large high-pressure system, generally over the central United States, over the middle Mississippi River Valley area, and that's making its influence felt across the southeastern U.S. In the upper atmosphere, we have this trough that's coming through the southeastern U.S., the GFS and the European suggesting it's going to close off, but unfortunately it will close off to our east, therefore we'll stay on the dry side. Temperatures this morning a bit warmer than they were yesterday morning. We had a pretty cool morning yesterday morning, but this morning temperatures on the order of about 10 degrees warmer with most readings in the 40s. On our watch warning map, we do have a number of those blue areas, the cyan, the light blue, and the dark blue that all indicate freeze, frost, and freeze warnings for the central part of the United States. On our QPF chart, the QPF suggesting over the next 5 days, most of that coming today or early Sunday, a little bit of precipitation, especially over North Georgia, thanks to this upper closed low that we'll be talking about in a moment. Storm Prediction Center has no areas of severe weather for the next 3 days. As a matter of fact, hard to find any thunderstorms except over the Big Bend country of Texas for day 1, over the Carolinas on day 2, and again along the mid-Atlantic states on day 3. Tropics, the tropical Atlantic is quiet, and the tropical eastern North Pacific is relatively quiet, but we do have one area of disturbed weather that's not anticipated to develop into anything over the next 5 days. All right, the 060 GFS model run this morning, and there's our upper trough coming through the flow for this afternoon around noontime, and there's our surface high settling in over the southeastern U.S. By Sunday, we see that little closed low, a little piece of that is closing off over North Georgia. Again, because it's closing off to our east, we're going to stay on the dry side. So while there's a little bit of precipitation over parts of east central Georgia and South Carolina, not much precipitation back this way. We may see a few clouds from time to time. We stay with a bit of a troughiness over the eastern part of the country on Monday as that closed low does eject out to the northeast across the mid-Atlantic states, taking that precipitation with it as we look at the surface map there. By Tuesday, we still have a trough over the east coast, or along the east coast just about, and the European suggesting much the same pattern in the upper atmosphere as well. And so that keeps us basically dry with a few clouds coming by from time to time. Wednesday, we're beginning to come under the influence of the ridge off to our west now. So look for temperatures by Wednesday to be climbing. We should be into the 70s after 60s for, say, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. By Wednesday, we should be into the lower 70s. Thursday, pretty much the same thing, although we're going to be in the mid and upper 70s for most locations across central and north Alabama. And then by Friday, we're now beginning to watch the developments to our west of a very significant trough, and that trough is likely to develop a bit of a surface low. Now, some differences in the model this far out. The GFS developing the surface low north of Lake Superior, but with a cold front trailing down into East Texas. The European developing the surface low a little further to the south, basically over the Great Lakes area, with the front trailing down into East Texas and just maybe a little bit ahead of the position of the GFS. On Saturday, that strong trough will come through the area, so look for the potential for some showers and thunderstorms. It's going to depend a lot on exactly how much moisture can return ahead of this system as to how much rain that we'll get. And the European, a little less bullish on the amount of rain than what the GFS is, but the European also more bullish on the development of a tropical system down over the Caribbean on Friday, and then moving it up into the Bahamas on Saturday. Looking out into voodoo country, the GFS is going to close off that strong trough over the east coast of the United States, and that closes off, but once again it closes off east of us, so we stay on the dry side, but that would certainly help us to stay a little bit cooler than we have been. And then when we get out to Wednesday, we see the ridge once again over us, and then the ridge pattern more or less stays with us all the way out through the 27th, and that takes us into Thanksgiving with once again a dry pattern. That'll do it for the Weather Xtreme video for this morning. I expect to have the next one posted 7:30 or 8 on Sunday morning. In the meantime, stay tuned to the blog for notes on Alabama's weather. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Have a great day and Godspeed.